As we grow up, we are taught that nothing defines us, it only makes us stronger. Those dealing with diseases and disorders have the same idea. Learning new things about those around us and the world around us can help us in the long run. I'm Kaitlyn Norfolk, and today I'll be talking about autism. Everyone in this world is taught to live life to the fullest, but with autism, that can be a little challenging. I'm going to explain what autism is, the common facts that come with it, and the research programs and organizations that are helping everyone around them to understand what autism is. Autism is one of many disorders that affect people worldwide. According to the 2018 Funk and Wagnall New World Encyclopedia, autism is defined as this. Autism or autistic disorder is a severe developmental disorder that begins before age 3 and involves impaired social interaction and communication in an unusual, limited range of interest and activities. Autism is a disorder that unfortunately does not have a cure. Many believe that it is caused by a viral infection due to decreased prenatal care. It is proven to affect one in every 59 children. That is 1 in every 39 boys and 1 in every 151 girls. When you look around the people around you, it is very hard to see how common this is because it affects more boys than it does girls. It can show symptoms as early as 2 years old and can be diagnosed at that time, or it can be onset as you are 18 or older. When we think about those that are challenged with disorders and diseases, it's very hard to understand what comes with it. When we look at the statistics, it is a lot easier to understand. Thanks to the Centers for the Disease Control and Prevention, the statistics are proven here. On average, medical expenditures for children and adolescents with ASD were 4.1 to 6.2 times greater than those without ASD. When you are born with autism, it is very challenging for your family to already pay for the medical bills and for schooling and everyday activities that you have to do. But on top of having to have that extra care, that extra knowledge and everything for your child, it can get very expensive. As we get older, all of our challenges are who we are. It's what makes us stronger, shows us what our beliefs are, and how we are able to handle everyday situations. But when you have autism thrown in, it can make it very difficult and more challenging to do everyday activities. Because autism starts in the brain, it is possible to have more than one area of the brain affected. Since that is possible, many different social communication, learning, and understanding skills are affected. That means that when you look at someone, it is very hard to understand what their emotions and facial expressions are. Or when you are needing to learn something new or understand what is going on, it is very hard to get that connection together to understand what is right to say, what is wrong to say, what your expression or your actions should be at that time. Judith Newman, a journalist for Scholastic Choices, wrote an article about a 16-year-old autistic boy named Gus. In this article, what I want you to know about living with autism, he explains his life. He wants us to know that I'm not only just starting to learn how to do this, and I'm still not great at it. Unless people are crying, I might not even be able to figure out that they are upset. That shows us that it is very hard to have a normal conversation or to have just an interaction with someone that is autistic. It is very hard for them to read their facial expressions, to understand that when you say a joke, you mean it as a joke. Because when they say something, they are always meaning it literally. It is very hard for them to understand what a joke is, how to say a joke, that the tone of your voice can change depending on how you are feeling, that your facial expressions change based on the emotions that you are feeling. And we just have to learn that not everybody is perfect. Everybody is going to have their challenges. When we look at somebody, we don't understand what is going on inside of them. We cannot judge them based on what we are seeing because we do not know what is affecting them, what is happening in their home life, in their social life, at school, at work. We have to be able to be open to understanding what is wrong. Knowing what autism is great, but knowing how to spread awareness is even better. I am part of Alpha Zeta Delta, which is a sorority that is a sponsor for Autism Speaks. So the past year at college, I've been able to learn new facts and statistics about how to show my families and friends the difference between what autism shows and what normal people see. And it's just a lot of information that I'm happy that I'm able to share and understand myself. There are also programs and research going on every day. There are people in the world that are going to get special education degrees in order to help children understand the world around them and get a better education and learn how to control themselves. All this knowledge means that one step is something that we can take in order to spread awareness to others and those around us. I taught you about what autism is, about the facts that come along with it, and the research programs and the organizations that are working every day to help spread awareness. Everyone is told to live life to the fullest, and with autism that can be very challenging unless you know how to work with it. No matter what life throws at you, you can handle it, because God would never put you through anything that you can't handle.